Ten Hag got clobbered for Manchester United's performance and clobbered for his clobber on the touchline. Old Trafford legend Gary Neville joined fans in reckoning the under-fire manager got his linen up all wrong.
Ten Hag chose a posh linen suit, despite a predicted downpour during the 1-0 Premier League defeat to new leaders Arsenal. And sure enough, the Dutchman was left looking more vulnerable than his job position as rain deluged down in the closing stage as ex-England defender Neville interjected during his Sky Sports punditry to say, "H is gone spring, summer too early."
One viewer claimed, Ten Hag deserves sacking for that suit, shirt and shoes combo alone. Read more. STORIESCASE in point. Fans say this downfall needs to be documented as Casemiro costs Man Utd early rises. Best early payout betting sites, where to get early payouts. Another observer called it early over the 54-year-old's fashion faux pas.
He posted, Ten Hag's choice of linen suit when storms were forecast is looking a huge error of judgment. Especially with Ratcliffe watching on. And as the ex-Ajax chief assessed the all-round damage in more ways than one. A fan wrote, Ten Hag suit getting ruined in this rain.
Straight to CA in the morning for a replacement. A keen-eyed observer added, Erik Ten Hag seems to be wearing the same suit he wore on his first day on the job. Turning back the clock. Most read in football. So embarrassing. Man Utd's issues laid bare as waterfall floods through Old Trafford. Roof horror attack. 2 arrested after Leeds United fans slashed outside stadium. SHEWHO dares. Alex Scott looks stunning in bold see-through outfit on BAFTA's red carpet. Tragedy. Professional footballer involved in fatal road accident that leaves cyclist dead. And the manager's performance in his Sunday best was even compared to a famous bleak play, perhaps fitting as the theatre of dreams turns ever more into a stage of nightmares.
That post read, nothing more death of a salesman than Erik Ten Hag in a damp beige spring suit, looking helplessly on as his overmatched United side find fight back against Arsenal impossible to manage. Watch never-before-seen Premier League ref cam footage of Crystal Palace's 4-0 demolition of Man United, but the mood among fans was perhaps summed up by another claim.
One fan reported, the club are aware the linen suit isn't doing the job but are prepared to wait until the summer before making a decision on a new tailoring direction. Sun Sports verdict on Man United flops. Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have a busy summer ahead to get Man Utd's squad in order for next season.
Below. Sun Sport gives it verdict on how they should deal with the Red Devils' flops this summer. Andre Onana, stay. After a dodgy start at Old Trafford, Onana has proven to be one of the more reliable members of the squad this season despite being peppered with shots constantly.
Altay Bayındır, go. Reports in February suggested Bayındır was unhappy with his bit-part role at Man United amid interest from Turkish giants Galatasaray. If profit can be made on a sale, then it should be done. Tom Heaton, stay. Veteran goalkeeper Heaton, 38, is a reliable backup and is on a relatively small wage at the club.
So long as he is happy, it makes sense to keep him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, go. Wan-Bissaka, 26, has never managed to make the right-back position his own. With his contract up in 2025, it makes sense to cash in now. Diogo Dalot, stay. Dalot, 26, has been one of Man Utd's most consistent performers this season.
Raphael Varane, go. If it wasn't for his injury record, there would be a strong shout to keep Varane, but costs need to be cut to allow the squad to be freshened up. Harry Maguire, go. Maguire has showed he has the right character to be at Man United, but overall ability and desired profile are another matter, with Maguire too slow to play in a high-line defence.
Lisandro Martinez, stay. Martinez, 26, is second to none in terms of build-up play. He needs a long-term defensive partner on the right side and to cut out the injuries which have plagued him this season.
Johnny Evans, go. Veteran campaigner Evans could easily be on the stay list if he was only going to be a bit part player. But he has shown his advanced years at times this season. Victor Lindelof, go. Lindelof, 29, has been reliable if not unremarkable in his Man United career.
He has 1 year left on his contract, so should be moved on if a decent transfer fee can be got for him. Willy Kambwala, stay. He should be given the opportunity to mature for a few years behind a senior CB pairing before stepping into the first team as a starter or being moved on.
Luke Shaw, go. One of the Premier League's best left-backs when fit, Shaw has been a good servant when available. But alas, that has been his Achilles heel once again this season. Terrell Malaysia, stay. Malaysia, 24, was decent enough to earn some merit in his first season at Man United before injury ended his season and inadvertently led to his second season being a write-off.
Sofiane Amrabat, go. Amrabat, 27, looked like a world beater at the Qatar World Cup with Morocco. But H has had an underwhelming season in England and his loan spell will almost certainly not be made permanent.
Casemiro, go. An alarming physical decline has seen him turn from key star to burden. If a club is willing to buy the 32-year-old, who has 2 more years on his contract, then United should snatch their hand off.
Christian Eriksen, go. Eriksen proved a useful asset and Ineos should look to bring in another player with similar traits, but frankly his legs have looked gone towards the end of this season. Kobbie Mainoo, stay. The first of the so-called untouchables, Mainoo has been a rare glimmer of hope in the Red Devils midfield this season.
Mason Mount, stay. Mount can be given the benefit of the doubt until summer 2025 at least after a debut season riddled with injury. Scott McTominay, stay. McTominay, 27, has proven himself to be a brilliant plan B off the bench this season, and that is exactly why Ineos should look to keep him.
Bruno Fernandes, stay. Man Utd's best player since his arrival just over 4 years ago, Fernandes, 29, remains second to none when it comes to creating chances, while his tenacity boosts those around him. Antony, go. There's a case to argue that Antony may be the worst pound-for-pound signing in Premier League history.
Despite some memorable moments, he simply isn't Man United quality. Anthony Martial, go. Ultimately, Martial needs to be let go when his deal runs out this summer after an appalling injury record of late. Marcus Rashford, stay. As easy as it would be to say Rashford should leave the club this summer, it is difficult to look at the market and find many available players capable of scoring 30 goals a season.
Alejandro Garnacho, stay. Another third of the Untouchables trio, Garnacho has made the right wing his own since coming into it. H is a raw talent but has shown he has the quality to improve. Rasmus Højlund, stay. A slow burner in his first Man United season, the 21-year-old has often been starved of supply, which has led to him being unable to get the goals his movement and unselfish play often merits.
Amad Diallo, stay. In the fleeting moments he has been on the pitch for Man United this season, Diallo has looked dangerous and exciting. He should be given a chance to flourish with some proper chances in the first team across a whole season.